ripping in again. Got the doors over there. I just got a final sand and a last paint. So we've got the switchboard here. That's everything that's going in it. Big custom lithium 200 amp compact. It's a really high quality battery. Look, I can't fault it at all. The price is on par with some of your better brands. They're not a sponsor or anything, but for the quality of battery that comes, I think I'll be using them a lot more. Excuse me. So yeah, we've got the 200 amp LifePo lithium to go in it. Big 2000 watt inverter from Enerdrive. We've got the remote switch there and all the parts that are going in it. The DC 1250D from Red Arc, and just the shunt with a little display from DriveTech. So yeah, we'll rip in here now, try and smash this out in the next few hours and get it all wired up. We'll get it in and I'll show you once it's in. Everything's in the switchboard, and then we'll go from there. I'll bring this back in a sec. Righto, got it all put in, so I'm going to rip in now. Oh, still got to do the endos, but I'll rip in and get the rest of it wired up now. I'll chuck it back on time lapse and start wiring. Righto, so I'm just running through in my head how I'm going to lay it out. So I'll flip this around here and give you a bit of a look. Righto. So with the BC-DC 1250 for a lithium setup, green and orange go together. That puts it in lithium mode. That's for your low voltage, so it's going in 80 series 1HZ, so there's no low voltage. And then I've just marked what each wire is: a second battery, start battery, solar, and then your earth. I've just got to make an earth post, which I think I might just mount a bolt in here and run all my earths off that, so that way it's not on the front. And then I'm going to go through on here and I'll mount write exactly what each switch is in paint texture, so if you open it up you can sort of know what's going on. This will be the main in for the whole lot of this, so I'll put a positive in and then I'll make a positive come out, and it will have 4 or 5 different positives. These two will run off the same one, so there'll be one down to this and then it'll link over, and then you've got the 2 endo plugs, fridge, and this one will be the USBs and cigarette lighter. So we'll run through it, make sure we've got everything, and then go from there. But I'm just trying to work out a way that I can put it on the front of that without damaging anything. So I reckon what I might do is I'm going to end up actually sitting it on this foam and run it like that. Also, I'll give you a bit better view of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So we'll work a few things out here, and I'll bring this back once I'm starting to wire it. And I've got 6 more holes to drill for the endos here, and then that should be it. So I could make this all out of one loom, make it disappear and make it all nice, but the whole point of how I'm doing this is he wants to be able to take this on and off the car as he pleases. So what we'll end up doing is there'll be a flat plate behind it, which is there. That's the backing plate for this. So it'll be mounted with 4 screws, and then when he wants to take his drawers out to do other stuff, undoes 4 screws, pushes it forward, mounts it up with a couple zip ties or something so it can still hang in the car, but it will be a fully sealed box. So literally it will be his accessory plugs going to where he needs, and then literally he just unplugs what he needs and then sends it. And that's sort of how we've planned it to do what he needs to do. The box won't be coming out very often, but we need the ability to be able to take it in and out. So anyway, we'll get a few things sorted and I'll bring you back. Poking along with this. We're about 3/4 of the way through it. Got the top 3 fully wired, all the power wires ran, endos in, solar hooked up. So we're almost to a point where we're doing pretty good. Give you a quick look at the front. So I'll bring this back once we get it pretty much finalised just before it goes in the car, and yeah, you just can have a look. So we just bench tested this, everything works good. we've just got the two main power wires to hook up. You can see the one there coming up over the what's the name? The gull wings aren't quite finished yet, so they're just being powder coated. This powder coater's a bit behind, so that will be done shortly. So we've got everything wired up at the back. Looks like chaos, but it's not too bad. And then all we've got left to connect is your main power wire for the whole board, the power wire for your air compressor, and then I've just got to connect the BC-DC wires, which isn't too hard. And then other than that, we're done. So I'll get all that sorted now and get it done. I'll try and get some footage of it while I'm doing it, but it's sort of in the car and in an awkward spot, but we'll see how we go.
Yep.
Righto, we've got it in. Yes, excuse the wiring mess out the end of it. It's kind of, some things have changed and we had to move it around for a second, but this is going in for now. It's going to mount on the front instead of the side because the gull wings aren't ready, and we will go from there. So I'll get it mounted up and I'll show you the look once it's all rigged up. You just gotta get there, right?
So, what was it?
13. There's a ratchet and a 30mm spinner, a 30mm socket over there.
14.
Yeah, I think they're 13s. No, they're 13s. 14 will do it. Until it won't.
Until it goes righty-loosey.
That's exactly right.
I sent you that meme when it says when you're using a silver socket and it uggers its last dugger and explodes in your face. I thought of you when I saw that.
I don't use silver sockets.
Yeah, I do.
Nope.
It's whatever I fucking got. Right, so just got to do the terminals on the front, and the batteries will be connected, eh?
Yeah.
And this whole thing will be powered.
Yep.
And then
But we've got to hook the fridge up, which is this one. I've got to hook the fucking compressor up, which is that design warmer.
Yep.
And then we just got to terminate lights and stuff. But I would like to do that fridge before you go, so I can switch it on and actually test it.
Test if it works. It's all good. Pull this fridge out.
You pull the fridge out and I'll terminate the front. So we're just extending the wires on the fridge to go into it. Looks a bit messy at the moment, but I kind of need them long because that board's going to come around, and I'll change it all a bit later on, reroute it all. Just about to hook up the mains power, and we'll have a bit of a look and see what goes on. Rogie. just here now and I'm just going to wire this all up.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Up. Let's go and look. I thought that little readout actually lit up. Yeah, she's all connected. Drawing 0.05 amps. It doesn't have a status on the battery. Got a voltage but no status.
I could pop the fridge back in, can't I?
Yeah. Oh no, so as you can see they're all lit up. Just checking out that little display to see what's going on in there. Alright, now the light's on. I can do that. Alright.
fridge. What does it say it's drawing?
3.5.
That's good. Light's working. It's getting cooler. Should probably take that cord out. Zip tight in that stain.
Do you want to jump in the other side there? Just tell me what is on that.
Lithium's flashing. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Me light one out. None of the charge lights have turned on.
Yeah, wait until battery's full.
Oh yeah, now it's charging of vehicle.
Righto guys, a bit of a anticlimactic end to this video. We didn't get the gull wings in, as you can see. Didn't get the box mounted where we wanted it to. So everything's just here. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on parts. Sounds like the story of my life lately. So we got the box in. She's all in, all running. So that's the fridge. Once you hear the fridge kick on, there it goes. And then you've got all of the other switches. So top endo plug, next endo plug down, USBs. Then you've got your lights, which we had a problem with that too. The supplied switches, they both failed. I'm not sure what's going on. We're on the phone with the people that supplied them, and they have had troubles with them in the past, so we're trying to work that out. If not, I might have to make my own switch system for it. But that's all on and running. The big DC 1250D. Then you've got your compressor over the other side there, which I'll go around and show you in a sec. And then you can switch your inverter on, which is up the top there. I had the grinder running off it just before, so it's on. It's there to run the induction cooktop, and then to turn it off, you just hit the switch again, and she goes off. There's the custom lithium battery in there. It's not the most neatest install because this box is actually supposed to go around the other side. So yeah, that will go around the other side, and I'll clean up all the wires and fix everything when it comes back. He's going away for his wife's birthday this weekend, so he's trying to get that to work. I'll just duck around the other side here. So he's went for one of the Dometic CRX 80s, which is an upright. You unlock it and press this button and press that button before you can open it, I believe, or something. Yep, so she's in, she's cold. Yeah, the bit of a show to undo it. He built his own drawer systems, so he's got a I'll just put you down for a sec. His cooktop's going in there. They're just putting a longer lead on it at the moment. That will plug into the big inverter up the top, and then he's got 2 lights mounted underneath here that he's put in, and then six lights in the 270 awning. So it's a good little DIY setup. I just helped him out with the 12 volt. So that's away. So I'll take you around and show you the compressor. So the compressor's here, just a King's thumper. So that's all run off the big isolator. The circuit breaker. Because it's got an on off switch of its own, we don't really need to play around with it. But that's just a look from another view, another angle. Yeah, it should be poking along now, it should be good. Once we get the all the parts again, we will iron it on, and yeah, hopefully that will be the last of it. We won't have to play around with it no more, but this will probably be the last video on this for a while, just due to the fact that we've got other things to go on with, and the stuff that we have to do isn't that important. It's just quick simple shit. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying. So yeah, we'll keep poking along with that, and we'll oh Jesus. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. Next week will be a Willet run on the little project car that I've got coming up, and then we'll be poking back along with blue collar, tackling cab mounting and probably a little bit of suspension stuff. So stay tuned for them 2 episodes. And just remember, don't be a sheep, follow your dreams. Ashwood out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.